standing here, I'm thinking that these crosses, each one of them representing a person that will die or that has died. 7,000 crosses representing what happens in one day. Death of all those souls. It just puts me in a place of these people are sending us a message. You know, if we don't correct our ways, if we don't take care of our people, if we don't give people medication, they are going to die. Every day we're going to lose 7,000. This is just a standard number. It could get higher. And I read the statistics on the paper, and I just thought, oh, 7,000 people. And it didn't occur to me that those were lots of people until I came and saw these crosses. And I realized it's not a joke. Each one of these crosses represents death of a person. A person that was productive, a person that was loved, a person that was needed, a person that should have been cared for. And I think it's an eye-opener, not only for myself, but for a lot of people. And the governments of the world should be able to see something like this, if this is what it takes for people to understand that AIDS is a serious issue, that populations are being wiped out. If this is what it takes, then I would like them to see such a thing, so that it can register in their minds that every day they wake up, a population, a part of their population has died away because of this preventable illness. It's very depressing, and it also causes me to feel some sense of guilt as to why am I still alive with HIV/AIDS? Why do people have to die every day and I'm still surviving? Why did I come from Africa with HIV, survived it, and continue to live in Canada? And causes me to ask a lot of questions in my head, and the only thing I can reinstate is that if these deaths are not going to teach us a lesson, if we are not going to learn something from HIV and AIDS, then we'll never learn. It's a message that has been spoken by the dead, the silent. They're calling back to us, and really I think the message is that we must do something. I don't understand why a certain part of the world would go with medication and another certain part of the world would go without medication. My question is, and these people just like everybody else? Are we still caught up in the days of slavery? Less a man, you're smaller than me, I'm bigger. Why should it be this way? I think if the knowledge has been passed down for people to make medication for the world, for AIDS, that should be given to everybody in the world. Everybody has a right to live. Everybody has a right to medical care. So I'm calling also upon the NGOs, and everybody should work together on this one, because it is a serious issue. It is a catastrophe that has hit us. We've been invaded by a very, very tiny germ, and if we don't do anything, it sure is going to kill us. But these crosses are a representation of how real this is. So we slept last night, we woke up this morning, 7,000 people had died. If that doesn't mean anything to anybody, then I don't know what means anything anymore. And it's very, very distressing. But please do not wait any longer for other people to do for you stuff that you can do, whether it's in your own home, in your school, at your work, in your country, in your world. Get up and do something about it. This is my biggest thing. Just get up and do something. After people think you're stupid or foolish or you don't have other things to do, well, let it be. You know what you're doing. I think we have to change a few things. A few things have to be changed. I don't know how long I'll be in this planet, but one of the things I want to say is, please don't hold your children to standards that you didn't live up to, and don't ask them to do things that are too hard for them to do. Instead, train the children. Tell them what is right to do during sex to keep safe from getting an illness. For I would rather you have an active child that has no HIV than a kid who never does any sexual practices and then heads out on the wrong direction at one time and gets infected with the HIV virus. Let's break out all these barriers and masks and things that we wear around ourselves and go down to the gist of it. The gist of it is a life is being lost. A life has a potential of being lost because of this virus, and we must talk to our kids openly about it so that we can avoid these deaths. How can we replace these people? Absolutely we cannot. They're gone. And others will be gone, and I'll be gone too at one point. But I'm making my difference, you know. I'm going to die a happy woman because I'm doing something to make a difference. The question is, what are you doing to make a difference?